For the first experiment, we're going to make a sparkler breathe underwater, just using some nail polish that I stole from my sister. You can also use sellotape. This just adds a waterproof coating, and the sparkler has a built-in oxidizer, which allows it to breathe without the presence of oxygen. Number 2, did you know receipt paper is heat sensitive? So when you apply heat, it changes color. The same way if you leave it in a hot car, it will fade. Number 3, try punching a nail through a mug and it will break. But underwater, the water pushes evenly on the glass and absorbs the shock, so cracks can't spread, allowing the nail to make a clean hole. Number 4, grab yourself some baking soda and cooking oil from your mom's kitchen, followed by some food coloring of your choice, and mix it all together with some vinegar, and you got yourself a simple DIY lava lamp. Number 5, take apart a permanent marker and remove the ink cartridge. Many markers use an alcohol-based solvent in the ink, which evaporates fast and can burn, making them flammable. Number 6, we're going to fill a jug with some water, and then we're going to take an orange, and you will notice it floats. This is because oranges have tiny air pockets, but once you peel it, it loses its buoyancy and sinks. Number 7, grab yourself a straw, and we're going to divide it into 3 equal sections. And now we're going to cut some slits along these lines. Now take a bamboo skewer and place it through the middle of the straw. And now you got yourself a cool little water spinner. Number 8, rub the seam of a soda can with a pen and it will build up pressure and pop right open. Number 9, here's a simple trick to demonstrate atmospheric pressure. Fill a glass to the brim with water and then place a playing card on top with some weight at the end. Number 10, flat paper just bends and falls under weight, but folding it into a zigzag makes it tough and spreads out the force, so it holds up like a champ. Number 11, grab yourself a plastic bottle. Now I'm using a nail with some heat to make a hole in the lid, but you can also use a soldering iron. Now you want to grab yourself an incense stick. We're using this to create some smoke. You'll see why now in a minute. Now I'm going to show you how to make a simple bubble solution using some sugar and washing up liquid mixed together with some water. Now take the contraption we just made and dip it into the solution, and you've got yourself cool smoke bubbles. Number 12, here's a simple demonstration of surface tension using some nails and a balloon. Number 13, crack an egg into a bowl of water and then store it. The spinning creates a vortex, forming a mini tornado. Number 14, rub any object along a painted wall and the friction will heat up the paint slightly, allowing it to stick. Number 15, simple air pressure experiment using a funnel. For number 16, I'm going to show you how to make a simple DC electric motor using a battery, some bobby pins, a magnet, and some enameled wire. We're going to make a simple coil with a wire by wrapping it around a marker. Here I'm just removing the enamel coating from the ends of the wire. Now just take your magnet and place it in the middle of the battery, give it a little kickstart. Number 17, air expansion experiment. Grab 2 containers, fill one with hot water, one with cold. Now take a bottle with a balloon. Hot air expands and inflates the balloon, cold air contracts and deflates. Number 18, remove the wax from some baby bells. And now we're going to crush it all together and cut a slit in it for a wick, and you got yourself a simple homemade candle. Number 19, salt water buoyancy experiment. Take one glass, fill it with salt water, and the other glass with normal water. and we're going to take 2 eggs, and you'll notice the egg in the normal water sinks. Number 20. Here's a cool trick to remove a cork that is stuck inside a wine bottle, just using a plastic bag. Number 21. For this experiment, you're going to need a plastic bottle and some straws. Poke a hole in the lid cap and then another one in the side. Now take your straw, snip it in half, place one piece of the straw in the middle of the bottle and one in the cap without gluing it. So this idea also demonstrates the effect of air pressure. When we lift the straw, the water flows, and when we bring it back down, it stops. Number 22, I'm going to show you how to create a hydrophobic surface. Now we're going to take the Coca-Cola can and place it underneath a candle flame. The flame deposits black soot, carbon particles. That soot layer makes the water bead up and roll off, resulting in a hydrophobic surface. Number 23, I'm going to show you how to make a simple electric magnet using just a nail and some enameled wire. So first, as you can see, we're going to wind up the wire around the nail. And now we're going to remove the coating from the ends of the wire. This will make our contact point for our battery later. Number 24, simple air pressure experiment with just a plastic bottle. Number 25, I'm going to show you how to make a simple smoke ring machine using just a plastic bottle and a party balloon. So now we just made the smoke ring device. Now we need to create some smoke. I'm just using some tin foil and some matches. You can also use an incense stick to create the smoke. Number 26. You're going to need a glass bottle, some tin foil, some party balloons, and some potassium hydroxide. First, we're going to tear up some tin foil and create some small tin foil balls that will fit into our jar. The chemical reaction here with the hydrogen peroxide and the aluminium foil creates hydrogen gas. Number 27, I'm going to show you how to make a simple water fountain using just 2 plastic bottles. This is also known as Heron's fountain, which requires no electricity. So I've just took apart a pen. This is going to join the 2 bottles together. Now we're just going to make some holes in our bottle caps using a soldering iron for our straws. Make sure when you're gluing there is no gaps for air to leak out, otherwise it may not work properly. So now we're just going to add the last piece of the straw, and then we can prime it with some water. And there you have it, guys. Just made a simple water fountain without electricity. Pretty cool, eh? Number 28. Here's a simple experiment with some Skittles that creates a cool rainbow effect. Number 29. I'm going to show you how to make a simple dancing flame Bluetooth speaker using just recycled materials. First, we're going to remove the top of the Coca-Cola can, and then we're going to place a balloon in the end of it. Now we're going to poke our holes for the flame. Now we're going to make a small hole in the other end of the can. This is for the butane. Number 30. Here's a simple experiment to make super glue dry instantly, just using some ash. This is also a great idea if you want to fix something in a pinch. Number 31. How to make a hydrogen generator using razor blades. First, I'm going to remove the edge of all the blades. This will make it way easier and safer to work with. Now take 2 equal lengths of 4mm threaded rod and some nuts. Now take some heat shrink tubing. This will create our non-conductive surface. Now we're just going to take a glass jar, make some holes in the cap for the element that we just made. Okay, we're almost finished making the homemade hydrogen generator. We just gotta add a tube for the gas. So now just grab your potassium hydroxide that we used earlier and mix it with some water. Powering this generator just using a 12-volt battery from a cordless drill. As you can see, we're producing some HHO gas. Now I'm going to fill a water bottle with some of this gas so we can create a simple water bottle rocket. Number 32. Take a flat piece of plywood and drill several holes in it. You will see now why in a minute. Now we're going to take about 20 to 30 nails and place them in the holes that we just created. So now let's test it. When a balloon touches a single nail, all the force is concentrated on one sharp point, so the pressure becomes high enough to puncture it. But with many nails, the force is spread out over multiple points, reducing the pressure on any one spot. Number 33, water boiling experiment. Number 34. Did you know if you mix super glue with baking soda, it dries instantly, and it also creates a much stronger bond. This is great for fixing things around the house. Number 35. Another simple air pressure experiment using just some matches and a balloon. The air cools and shrinks, lowering the pressure and pulling the balloon inward.